Здравствуйте, меня зовут Alla Kurova. Hello, my name is Dr. Alla Kurova and I am the director of the Russian program at UCF. UCF offers a variety of Russian courses at beginner, intermediate and advanced levels, as well as several degrees such as Russian as a critical language certificate and a minor in Russian studies in collaboration with the history department. Learning Russian can prove to be a great asset and open many doors for you. At UCF, there are opportunities to study abroad, participate in Statok Russian Summer Intensive Language Program sponsored by the National Security Agency, get involved in network by joining the Russian American Student Association at UCF, participate in the Fulbright programs, Peace Corps, and international project connecting classrooms. All of these will expand your knowledge of different cultures and set you apart in anything you choose to pursue. Students who graduate from the Russian language program have gone on to pursue graduate studies at prestigious universities across the US, including those in DC, work for government agencies, and serve as Fulbright teaching assistants, Boron Fellows, and critical language scholars in Russia and former Soviet republics. They have also won the most prestigious UCF Order of Pegasus Awards. Welcome to the Russian program.
My name is Andrea Rachel. I'm a graduate student studying international education at American University in Washington, D.C. I got my bachelor's in international and global studies with a minor in Russian studies and a TEFL certificate from the University of Central Florida. I wanted to learn a language that was deemed critically needed by the State Department, like Russian. Pretty quickly, I met Dr. Kurova, who teaches Russian language courses. She offered so much more than just language instruction. I got very unique insight into Russian culture and post-Soviet culture, and this became pivotal in my academics and my career. I studied abroad in Russia. I was an officer in Russian club. I became part of a very open, fascinating community at UCF that is full of opportunities. Dr. K is the one who told me about the Fulbright program, and she encouraged me to apply. I spent 10 months in Kazakhstan as an English teaching assistant for the Fulbright program. After that, I spent about 4 years tutoring English to refugee youth, and I also worked for Orange County Public Schools in Orlando. Now, when I entered graduate school, part of the reason I was accepted was because of my background in post-Soviet affairs and Russian language. These are very sought-after skills in the United States right now, and all of this in my life began when I took that Russian course with Dr. K. So if you're seriously considering taking Russian language courses, do it.
Я повсюду иностранец, и повсюду я вроде бы свой. My name is Irina Podbrezhna. I was born in Ukraine and moved to South Florida as a young child. Growing up in the post-Soviet diaspora, the Russian program at UCF gave me access to a language, a culture, and identity that would have been lost to me beyond the family realm. As a UCF alumni who completed the Russian language program under the guidance and mentorship of Director Dr. Alla Kurova, I was able to take part in multiple U.S. state-sponsored grants, including the U.S.-Russia Dialogue Program, peer-to-peer, working with blind and visually impaired students. I was a Fulbright English teaching assistant who worked and taught and lived in Ufa, Russia for 9 months. I was also part of the 2018 Fulbright Hayes Group Projects Abroad program with UCF faculty. I am currently a StarTalk Russian language instructor and have taught Russian at multiple universities. The UCF Russian program truly stands for opportunities. Without it, I would not know what it's like to be home.
Hello, I'm Taylor Jenko, and I was a UCF student that participated in the UCF Russian Studies program. I was a student of Dr. K's from 2018 through 2020, and throughout the entire program, I had opportunities to study abroad and to enhance my language learning experience. Over that period of time, Dr. K really encouraged her students to participate in the UCF study abroad. And in 2018, that took me to Moscow, Russia, where I spent a month studying at the Financial University, and we also had trips to St. Petersburg. While there, we had the opportunity to connect with Russian students through a connecting classroom program, and we were able to develop fast friendships, and they also took us all around the city and gave us eyesight into something that we wouldn't have been able to see without them. After that experience, I knew I wanted to dedicate myself to the study of Russian language, and once again, UCF was a great place for me in that they have the research and mentoring program. This program is set up where it takes undergraduate students, it gives them the opportunity to conduct research under a mentor faculty member of UCF. Dr. K and I worked on the enhancement of critical foreign language curricula through technology. Partnering with the UCF Fulbright Hayes Digital Repository, we made online resources for students in elementary and intermediate Russian classes. So now my experience, I have the study abroad, I have the research experience as well, and Dr. K then continued to push for furthering education, and I applied for the Critical Language Scholarship, which is a program that is sponsored by the U.S. State Department. I was a recipient of this scholarship, and I traveled abroad to Tbilisi, Georgia for 2 months to further the study of Russian language. While I was there, I lived with a host family. I had very rigorous language courses, and we also got to go on many cultural excursions. So I encourage UCF students to participate in study abroads, to participate in Start Talk, which is a great opportunity to just get talking. It's a really great environment. You do make a lot of mistakes, but you learn so much along the way, and also to apply for other language scholarship opportunities. And all I can say is take Russian.